Motherfucking legend in the game, man. Wicket Cricket, man. Niggas gotta pay homage. It's not paid enough, but guess what? When real niggas get in front of their camera, we got to pay homage, man. You know what I'm talking about? Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? And we got that love for our neighborhood, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And we been repping. Y'all gotta respect this, man, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm talking about? History is history. He paid dues, and guess what? Change is old. You know what I'm talking about? Just like me, I done paid dues, you know what I'm talking about? And change is old. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? He done paid them longer than me. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what it is, man. You know what I'm talking about? When the shit was first jumping out, that man was here. You know what I'm saying? The man had his hand in there somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Had his part. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can't forget that, man. Just like I played my part. You know what I'm talking about? For my side of town, for the North. You know what I'm talking about? So niggas can't overlook that. You gotta pay homage and give it to where it's supposed to be given. Give credit to where credit is due. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Come on, bro. So that's what it is, man. You ain't doing real shit, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Real good dude, man. Real good man.
I remember when this little dude first started.
Yeah.
I've been in the music industry, right? I come out there to the hood, talking to him at the basketball court, and they knew who I was, but they were surprised that I'm over there hooping with them.
Yeah, I'm
like,
Garden
what the hell
City.
We ready. Come here. Come here. Look, you see this dude right here? This who's supposed to be getting the biggest award. Because let me tell you something.
They don't know no better, man.
Let me tell you something about this dude here, man. This dude here, when he first started, people told him they were laughing, we're taking him serious. And we was on Main Street. They just got through doing ESG, swinging and banging. And he was up on Main telling everybody he's finna get ready to go out of town, he finna do this, he finna do that. And I pulled him to the side and I told him, because they were laughing practically, I told him, I said, Lump, do you, man, that's all that matters. Do you, man. And trust me, we bump heads a whole bunch of times. We would be out of town, we'd be somewhere. This cat would be coming in with backpacks. Back in the beginning, people don't understand. This cat had this stack of dudes with him. He had some girls and everything. He put his own little team together, man. And they would come in the club, and I would tell him, whenever you see him or any of his people, let him in, man.
Yeah, he did.
And he never had no problem. This cat here, man, brought music. He brought a lot of music.
Cricket ain't telling the whole story. My first hit was Mystical. I remember when they laughed at Mike when he came to Boomerang.
Oh, man.
And Cricket had already saw what he was doing down in Louisiana. And when he came back to Houston 2 weeks later, they laughed at him at Boomerang 1 week. 2 weeks after I worked the record, I ain't gonna front, it was one of the easiest records besides DJ DMD's 25 Lighters. But after that, So Real. That was the easiest record I ever worked, was So Real. But then when Mystical, Y'all Ain't Ready, bro, people tried to give me credit. But what I understood was this. I was never above the music. The music always, I was only as hot as my last hit. But I had folks like Cricket, I had folks like Jack, who just let me do what I did. And then I got to send a shout out to Mario. We don't talk that much, but look, Yo was a part of some of the biggest hits in the city, quietly behind the scenes doing what he did. Dealt with one of the biggest situations in hip-hop with the whole Boss Hog thing with Slim. One thing I learned about this business, though, it's a 4-hour climb to the top, but it's a 4-second fall to the bottom. So don't forget where you come from, don't forget who you are, and don't forget who helped you on the way. Because you got to see these folks all the time.
That's
and I
the
treat
crazy
these
part
men
about it.
as men all the time.
I sit there in the audience.
You know what the word is. What goes up must come down. What goes around comes around. And what's last shall be first, and the first shall be last. It's written.
I sat in the audience and I listened to a lot of cats that went up there. Right? But only a few of them remember how they bugged the hell out of me to play their stuff or to get them in clubs when they was young, putting their age in. And me, Mystical Monster, anybody know anything about Monster? Me, Mystical Monster, and Tim Smooth, because Tim Smooth was writing for Mystical back in that time.
Wow.
We used to go on the road together and working stuff everywhere with his black and whites. And I had a backpack full of his cassettes. And when we walk out the door, I gotta pick them all back up off the ground. Because people was telling me, man, nobody know what he said, he rapped too fast, he cursed too much. But trust me, Lump, me, worked the hell out of that boy stuff.
And Big D.
Big D. Big D. So, man, it's a lot of material. I'm talking about when Lil Wayne and when Lil Boy, when MC8 was doing his thing, and I had MC8 to come to
Look
Boomerang.
here. When the Fugees came to the Boomerang, I'm leaving on that note.
With Goody Mob, with a band.
When Goody Mob first came out with a band, I mean, I done worked everybody, man.
That's real talk, man.
I've been doing this, man. I started DJing in 1975.
These niggas can go on and on and on with these stories. It don't stop, man. It's history.
But the thing about me is everybody in this building can tell the truth about one thing. I never was Hollywood. I've always been Homiewood, man. From the time I might have been on stage with everybody, Parker, anybody, but I still went to the hood at Best V Cassie.
That's real talk, man.
Never
That's
acted
real
like
talk.
that. I'd be right out there sweating and
You
playing
see
ball
a
with
nigga,
these cats.
he ain't finna pat a nigga up just cause he fucking with somebody or that's big or something like that. Nah, he gonna still shake it. Hey, what's up, boy? Woo, where you been? And yeah.
I call this
And they gonna hug you and rub you on you and everything else. And
I called him. I was doing something at Forest Brook, and I hit him with no
Come up there
problem.
with OG Terry.
Came up there. You remember that?
Yeah. That with OG Terry Lynn, man. Rest in peace to OG Terry Lynn.
It's your copy from last year. You never got it.
Oh.
So that's your copy. Yes.
Thank you.
Getting some good footage right now, man. You know what I'm talking about? This some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Real game being speed.
Oh, yeah.
Real knowledge, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, I got a big old watch too. You know what I'm saying? He paid away for a lot of people out there on the north, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, that's what it is. You know, shout out to Watch. You know what I'm talking about?
already.
That's what it is. All the real.
Hey man, I need to get your contact, Mario.